How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to my FIFA 17 Fulham career mode. This is episode 12 now, and we are deep into January, which means we are back in the transfer window. Just a couple of things from the last episode. Didn't really go according to plan. Still couldn't pick up a win in the league as we got a draw and a loss. And we also drew 0-0 to Hull City in the FA Cup to force a replay, which we might be playing in this episode. I'm not too sure. So before we go any further, I left it off last time with some bids coming in for Button, and how do I get to that? Yeah, this is kind of weird. Yeah, so we left some bids coming in for Button. I don't actually know how. Transfers negotiation history is that. There it is, transfer negotiations. Okay, so I left this one outstanding and to get your general consensus on the whole situation. It feels like you guys want me to sell Button, but I'm not going to sell him to Aberdeen. I'm actually going to reject this offer, and a lot of good replacements have been coming in on the comments, which I do really appreciate. So I'm going to keep Button, and I'm going to try and use him as a bit of leverage in a deal. So maybe like a swap deal or something. So speaking of that, we will go through the players that you guys suggested. Let me just pull them up on screen. One of my favourite comments was to trade Button for Donnarumma. I hope that's how you pronounce his name. Gianluigi Donnarumma, of course the young AC Milan goalkeeper. He's been tipped to do great things. Now, whether he's affordable or not is kind of going to be. Where is he? There he is. Only 17 years old, but I don't know if he's going to be affordable or not for us. We don't have a lot of options to us, but that's why we're going to keep Button and perhaps a trade deal. So I'm going to scout him. I'll add him to the shortlist, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go straight in, 0 there, and I'm just going to go for Button, and I'm just going to see what they say, just kind of get a general feel. His salary is only 13.5k per week, so that is someone we can afford. So that's him sorted. One of the other comments coming in, just in case we can't get hold of him, was to get, where is he? Stockdale was an option. Not sure I want to sign Stockdale after what he just did. He is 31 years old, but you guys did suggest him, so I will scout him and add him to the shortlist. Somebody else was. Should have really had these ready. Someone else was Kieran Westwood as another goalkeeper. He's actually really good on this game. Perhaps maybe too much for us. He is 3.4k with 31 wage budget. We won't be able to afford him, I'm afraid. And he is 32 years old, so we won't scout him. We're going to leave him out there for now. I do apologise. He's just a little bit out of our wage budget and our transfer budget as well. And then there was one more. Henry Lansbury was another option, obviously not in net, but someone else that you suggested as a central midfielder. Obviously, we're looking to replace Hozabed. Piazon, and his contract's also expiring in 6 months, so potentially there's a shout there. We'll add him to the shortlist, and we'll approach to sign him on contract expiry. We wouldn't be able to afford his contract. He'd want 30k a week. Well, can I put 30 and just let it do its thing? 3. We'll go. What is it at the minute? We'll leave that as do not specify. Right, it'll automatically. That's fine. We'll do that. So we'll put a bid in there for Lansbury. We might be able to get him at the end of the season. Might take up a bit of our wage budget though, which is a bit of a shame. But he looks like a really strong player, and obviously with the loss of Piazon in midfield, maybe he is a decent replacement for us. So that's Lansbury sorted. And then there was finally one more, and that was Wells, who is a striker from Huddersfield. Is it Naki Wells? It is Naki Wells. I've heard quite good things about him, so again, we shall scout him and see what happens. Okay, so that is the transfers all sorted with. Thank you for that. We'll get that all into action and we'll see what happens. We'll start off and we'll wait and we'll see what happens on the keeper front. Okay, right, more transfers coming in for Button. So yeah, very popular man. We're going to reject them. In fact, we'll just stall them all for now, just in case. Well, no, we'll reject them because we're going to use him as leverage in an offer, so we should reject those. We don't want to sell him just yet. Reject that one as well from Mansfield. We've been given 85,000. That's actually really nice. That's actually quite helpful there for that draw, obviously because we are technically in the next round of the FA Cup as well. with that draw with Hull in the last episode. If we can win that match, again, this is why cups are really, really important to us. As more offers come in for Button. This is why, this is why cups are really important to us, because they do give us some nice money if we can pick up victories and that. So Henry Lansbury has actually accepted. So we're going to accept that. So we're going to sign him on a free transfer at the end of the season. That could be really huge for us, especially if we get promoted. And if we don't get promoted, it's going to be big as well. So it's taken up a little bit of our wage budget, which is a shame, but we can deal with that as and when. And like I said, the 86,000 we just got for drawing with Hull City can bolster that wage budget. There doesn't seem to be. Here we go. Right, they're not interested in. They haven't really said a lot. So we are scouting him, but I kind of want to get this deal kind of done straight away and just see what happens. So we do have. Well, we don't, because right, I'm just going to go play around with the budgets. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and I know the budget does it automatically as well for you, but I just wanted to have a little bit of a play around. I still don't really know what his value is, but we could put a bid in of 2 million for him plus Button, and we'll see if they accept that. That would be quite a lot of our money gone, but I think that would be a good signing for us. So we shall do that, and let's advance one more, as we've got a game coming up against Barnsley. We just need to start picking up some victories in the league, otherwise we won't be getting anywhere. Toulouse have made a bid of 1.7 mil for Naki Wells. There's nothing really I can do about that, so we'll leave that for now, I'm afraid. We might be missing out on him. It's kind of like a strange place to sign for, but there you go. Wish him all the best if he goes there, as Correa has signed for Atletico Madrid. We get the report on Lansbury, not really too bothered about that. More things coming in from Button. This time Nottingham Forest, that'll be interesting, just as we've signed one of their players technically, so yeah, that certainly could be interesting. Right, let's go into this game. I shall go and sort. I think the team is pretty much sorted. Still not sure on this formation, but I'm going to stick with it for now because we don't have anything else really offering for us. Johansson. I'm actually going to bring McDonald into the team. Oh, Cabano's actually back. We'll bring Cabano into the team because we know he's a good player. We'll leave Hosebed up front there. And 79 rated, that's actually pretty decent. Definitely need to give him some more game time. So that's the team. Still got just Iheanacho now, who's out injured, not too bad. Anyway, that's going to be the team for our first game of the episode against Barnsley. Let's jump into it. Okay, here we go then, guys. At home, a home game here against Barnsley. As you can see, they are bottom of the league. So this should be key for us here. We've got to pick up a victory. I did feel like we actually played well in the last episode. Maybe not so much in the game against Reading, but the game against Brighton I felt like we just fully deserved all 3 points, but that wonder goal, nothing really could do about that. And then in Hull, against Hull, we actually managed to hold our own and force a replay there. So hopefully that's a little bit of a momentum as there's a tackle in the box, which we don't get anything for, and that can boost us in this league. And we've got to pick up a league victory. It's been way too long since we've done that, and we've got to start sort of getting back-to-back victories as well, just to really sort of start bolstering. And a good opportunity here to defeat Barnsley, who are sat. Is it Barnsley or Barnet? I think it's Barnsley. Yeah, it is Barnsley, who are sat bottom of the league. So really shouldn't be losing that one. This is nice play. And Parker, Hosebed's in early here. It's good block by McDonald. Alameo. Good tackle by Cabano. Referee says that's a foul, apparently. Not sure how that's happened there, but okay. Free kick here for Barnsley in a good position. Straight at the... Well, good block by the wall. It's nicely controlled. Here is Hosebed. Oh, goes for goal. Brilliant finish. What a goal by Hosebed. Pretty much out of nowhere, we're going to run over and celebrate into the camera. There we go. Hosebed. I'm pronouncing it correctly now. I know, I keep forgetting. Keep saying Yosbed, but it was won nicely in midfield. I think it was by Cabano. Hosebed does well just to create some space and then lets one rocket from outside the area. That's what we're talking about. That's much better. Great finish for us. Hosebed there gets his first goal as well in the Championship. So yeah, I feel bad about sort of leaving him out of the team at the start of the season. I didn't realise he was actually a really good player for us. Now one of our highest rated players, if not the highest, at 79 rated. I think maybe joint with Iheanacho, who's I think around there, but he might only be 78 rated. So yeah, Hosebed definitely going to be getting some more game time now. I can't forget either, Aluko needs to sort his wages out, which could be Could be interesting, but we'll just see what happens there. And that is going to be half-time, so it doesn't matter in the end. Anyway, a good performance from us there. It got a little bit nervy at times. Barnsley sort of definitely looking to threaten the goal, but Button did well, stood his ground in what could be one of his last few games for us here at the club. And then from the pressure that we managed to build up, good interception in midfield by Cabano, found his way to Hosbed, nets it in the 42nd minute, and we take the lead. It is half-time then. It's Fulham 1, Barnsley 0. Into the second half we go then, guys. I have had to make a substitution. Scott Parker just lacking a little bit of energy there. These games definitely taking a toll on the... I think he's getting on a bit as well. 31, 32 years old. So he's come off. McDonald has now come into the team. Ite been a little bit quiet over the past few games. Need to get some performances out of him. Here is McDonald. Good build-up play. Hosbed, the goal scorer, is a through ball. This time to Aluko, and Hosbed turns provider, and Aluko nets that one. And we've finally found some form from somewhere, and there we go. And Aluko back to scoring. He scored twice in the last episode as well, so he's definitely picked up his form again in front of goal. And it's a lovely ball by Hosbed. Perhaps a little bit lack of defending there by is that Julio there, the Barnsley defender, and it just allowed Aluko to run in behind him and pick up the goal. But he managed to net his 10th goal in the Championship as well, and that's put us 2-0 up. Really in the driving seat now. Back to Cabano. Here is Aluko. Any support for him? There is some support over. Oh, it's Hosbed for a second and for Fulham third. It's brilliant play. This time Aluko returns the favour to Hosbed. Nice build-up play there. And Hosbed tucks away his second of the match, and 3-0, and that is going to be game over in the 75th minute. Here it is. It was a 1-2 build-up play between quite a few of the players actually, and then a lovely little dink through ball over from Aluko, and a first time finish sort of on the half volley there by Hosbed, beats the keeper, and that is going to be 3-0. And that is of course Hosbed's second goal in the league as well. So with that in mind, now we're in the driving seat, we are going to make some substitutions. We've got to be a little bit mindful of some games coming up later on. We're going to take Sacco off, we're going to bring Sacco on, sorry, and rest Ite, and then Hosbed, who's been absolutely brilliant for us, don't want anything happening to him, so we'll drop him for Johansson, and we'll actually drop Johansson back and bring Cabano into the attack. So only 15 minutes to go now. This is nice. Here's the substitute. Sacco is going to destroy his man for pace, although he looks like he's fresh and only just come on, but Sacco's done well there, and he's going to go all the way to the box here, and it's going to fall for Aluko, and we're actually going to get a fourth here. 2 each there, then for Hosbed and Aluko, and it's 4-0. This is just what we wanted to get back into the swing of things. Brilliant finish, great play from Sacco. Substitution being imminent there, and sort of being the deciding factor there. Beat his man for pace, was able to get into the box. A nice simple pass into Aluko, turns round, turn his man, and then just swifts it home for the 4th and his 11th in the league. Been conceding goals left and right recently, and that is going to be the clean sheet and the end of the game. Referee calls 4-4 time, and a fantastic win for us here today to start things off against bottom of the league Barnsley. It was a good first half performance. Barnsley looking to try and put some pressure on, but nothing really, and we were able to capitalise on our own pressure, and Hosbed netting his first goal of the season to take us 1-0 into the half time. Into the second half then, we just pushed on. Hosbed this time provided for Aluko, and Aluko was able to tuck it away, and then roles reversed. Hosbed got his second in the 76th and our third, and to final things off, a good run from Sacco, the substitute, to provide Aluko with a cross and a simple finish for him for our 4th. An absolutely fantastic performance, 2 for Hosbed, 2 for Aluko, and man of the match for him as well. And we finished that game, Fulham 4, Barnsley 0. Okay then, so still not interested in our offer, unfortunately. We don't have a lot more to go with, and other clubs are looking at him, so we've got to wrap this up quickly. It's not really saying how much they want for him, so we'll jump in with a 2.5k bid plus Button, and we'll see if we can convince him to come with that one. Okay then, so that brings us into our cup replay against Hull City. It seems like Donnarumma doesn't really want to come to the club, so unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get him in. Potentially, I'll tell you what though. What I'm going to do is a last ditch tackle until I actually give up on trying to sign him. Is we'll jump in with a loan option, That could certainly be interesting. We'll do as a short loan, and then if we like him and we all sort of think he's playing well, we'll look to sign him in the summer when we've got a little bit more money. So we'll do that. We won't set a future fee. We'll do a short loan, 20% clean sheet bonus. We'll see if that doesn't accept, then we're gonna have to leave it and move on, I'm afraid. As we would like to sign some other players in this window. We have of course picked up can't think of his name now, Lansbury. Of course he'll be coming in on a free transfer at the end of the season. So then this brings us to our replay against Hull City. What a good time to have this game. We seem to be in form here at the minute. I need to sort that out and swap them two around. We do 2 days later though, we have got a game against QPR, which is a shame. Bettinelli of course is going to come in, keep his cup spot. In terms of resting players, Aluko and Yozbed were just absolutely fantastic, so I want to keep them in the team. We'll rest Aite. Do we have another left midfield? We have Cavana, who hasn't really played a lot. What is this Cole guy? I don't really want to give him a shot just yet. Cavana, I suppose we could actually play Saka. He seems to do alright over on that right hand wing. We're also going to rest Parker, and we'll give McDonald a game as well. Cabana needs to rest up. So that's going to be the team as we go in the FA Cup replay against Hull City, and we're at the KCOM Stadium. Let's go. Here we go then, guys. Emirates FA Cup against Hull City, the second Premier League team to visit this season, and the first one was being Southampton. We travelled down to St Mary's and held on all the way to a penalty shootout in the League Cup. Unfortunately we couldn't pick up a victory there, and we did suffer a defeat. So can we defeat Hull City though? That is going to be the question. A very nice stadium. It's nice to play at a proper stadium, and the groundsman has been doing work here by the looks of things. We're going to go exactly as we did last time out. I can't remember if we switched up the formation for this fixture or not. I don't think we did. I think that was a fixture previously. So it's the same sort of teams really. A little bit of change in personnel for us, but not too much. Hozabed and Aluko on firing in the last game. Can they bring that here to the KCOM? Nice little back heel. Here's Johansson and here's McDonald. Turns. It's Hozabed in space, in firing form. It's another good save by Marshall in goal. Nicely done. Good chance here. Here's Livermore. Still Jake Livermore. Good save. There's a rebound and it's fired home by Snodgrass, and Hull City do take the lead. A little bit of a shame there. It was almost good play. Livermore got in behind us there. It was a good save but fell straight back to Livermore. Unfortunately couldn't just push it out. And this time he passed it and Snodgrass was there pretty much to fire into an empty net. Gets his first goal in the FA Cup of course. So we're 1-0 down here. Not great. But we gotta just push on now. See if we can defeat Hull. Yeah, not what we wanted. Not the best of starts. Hozabed. That's nice. McDonald. He's going to have a crack, you know. Oh, and it's just over the bar. Wasn't a bad effort. Found himself in space. I think there was a good option there. Here's Snodgrass. Does well to hold up. Plays a ball in. It's still Snodgrass. Oh, he's netted a second. Oh, I think it's given a Klukas goal there. Not sure how that's happened, but I think now... Unfortunately, that's going to be the end of it. There was Snodgrass. He fired it. Oh, yeah, just clipped off Klukas' head. Probably actually took him past the keeper, that one. That was a little bit unfortunate, although maybe not. Looking at it from that one, Klukas. He was a handful for us in the last game, but we managed to deal with him this time round. He's grabbed himself a goal, even though that's pretty much Snodgrass' second. And that's going to be half-time, so not the best of performances for us. We had a few opportunities, but we couldn't really create anything. Chances came as Snodgrass netted almost twice for Hull. One of those goals, of course, given to Klukas. But unfortunately, we go down here in the Emirates FA Cup. At half-time, it's Hull City 2, Fulham 0. Second half, then, I'm not sure if we'll be able to turn this one around. Unfortunately, it's too little, too late. Maybe we're going to go for it, but Hull have been good defensively so far. Haven't really allowed us in at all, and they've now got a 2-goal advantage. Won nicely there by Johansson. Here's Yozabed. He can play through Aluko. Perhaps to pull one back, whips it over the bar. Half an hour to go, still losing 2-0. I think I'm going to have to do it. Thinking about the QPR game in 2 days' time, we're going to bring Martin on for Aluko and actually we're going to bring Parker on for Hozabed and drop Johansson back. There we go. So we could still get back into this, but only half an hour to go. We are 2-0 down. We're going to need to find 2 goals or so from nowhere, really. Not really been able to create any chances as Huddleston comes off the pitch and Myler makes way. Could be something here, maybe a last chance. Effort as Kearney goes down under the tackle from Robertson, but fairly won the ball, Robertson. It's going to be a throw-in. Callis will take it. Oh, what a pass from Johansson. Here's Odoi. Here is Johansson. Crosses a ball in. Parker's there. Nets one. Maybe, just maybe. I really want to quickly, guys, I just really want to quickly take a look at this pass from the throw-in. I'm not quite sure what this was all about. This is a little bit fancy. Let's slow it down a little bit. Here it is. Is it like a scorpion kick pass? Oh, beautiful. And that set up the attack there. And we've managed to pull one back. And it's Scotty Parker, of all people. He nets an FA Cup goal. Is there a chance then? We could go for this now. And that's probably going to be the end of it, unfortunately. We did well, though, to fight a comeback. If we can get possession here, is it going to be one more opportunity? Oh, referee, if you'd have played on, we could have got that. So there we go. Unfortunately, we do suffer defeat here to Hull City, and we crash out the FA Cup. So no more cup games for us, unfortunately, because that's a good source of money for us as well that we need this season. But we can now just focus purely on the league and looking to get back in the playoff places. It's finished here at the KCOM Stadium in the Emirates FA Cup. It's Hull City 2, Fulham 1. And in the other results then, the other replay that's taking place, Scunthorpe defeated Colchester 1-0. Okay, we are given another 85,000. I'm not sure if that's the same 85,000, but we'll take it anyway, just in case it isn't. That's kind of nice for us. Aluko, of course, against his old club. I completely forgot that he played for Hull back in the day. More offers coming in for Button. We're going to just keep rejecting these for now, just trying to use him as a little bit of leeway. But it doesn't seem like we're going to be able to get Donnarumma, which is going to be a shame. As Chelsea confirm Aubameyang talks, that could be interesting. We're going to end this episode off then. Right, the loan offer. There we go. Finally, the loan offer's been accepted. We are going to take that, and we're going to get in Donnarumma. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice for us. I know I've said that quite a few times, but what that means, I think, then is I will now sell Button with the next good offer that we get for him. And then what we'll do is we'll look to cement either Donnarumma or Bettinelli as our first striker, as our first goalkeeper at the end of the season. So, I don't know if he... Does that mean he's arrived straight away? We've got a game against Reading here. We'll jump into the away kit. Let me just have a quick look at the team. Team not looking too bad. A couple of players do need resting. Is he here? Donnarumma is here. 77 rated. That's huge for us. And unfortunately, Button, mate, you're out of the team. He's going to jump straight into the team. So we've got Donnarumma. I'm really, really excited about this. Only 17 years old as well. We've only got him on a short loan. We don't want to forget about that. The team is looking okay. I think we can bring Cabano back into the team now, though. Parker scored in the last match. Johansson played really well. Well, maybe we'll rest Hozabed. We'll start Cabano instead. We could use him as a substitute as well. That's fine. That's going to be the team. Donnarumma making his loan debut here at Fulham. Huge for us. Let's jump into it at Loftus Road. Okay then, here we are at Loftus Road in this Championship game. I felt like we played really well against Hull last time out, and we actually picked up a goal, which was nice. Unfortunately, we did crash out the FA Cup, but before that we smashed Barnsley in the league, which has given us a lot of momentum, and we're now here at QPR. Let's build on that then, and let's go and pick up another win for us today. It's going to really start pushing us now, so there's only one focus left now. I know the main focus of this season, of course, has always been the league, but I like to get good cup runs going, and it's just not happened for us. We got a little cup run in the League Cup, but crashed out to Southampton, and then no sorts of cup run in the FA Cup, unfortunately crashing out to Hull in what is the third round, but for us the first round proper for us. So yeah, just league games from now on in, but we'll wrap this season up as quickly as possible, and we'll try and get promoted into the Premier League. I'm really looking forward to that, especially now that Donnarumma's come in. That's going to be huge for us, as Kenny skips away from the challenge. No one in the box. Reading are going to be able to... QPR, sorry, will be able to clear that one eventually. Get that one out. Good punch by Donnarumma. First sort of call to action there. And he's punched it away, and it's Cherry with the ball. Here is Donnarumma. Good catch. Good distribution to Aite. Where are we going to go with this one? 3 minutes to be added on them for the first half. No real opportunities for either side. QPR probably been on top so far, but might be something here though. Aluko. Oh, that's a nice ball. Kearney. Oh, whip it back in. We've got a corner just before half time. Let's have a good corner then. We'll whip it back. We'll put a little bit of power on it. That's not too bad. Too close to the keeper. Still in play is Parker. Not sure what that was. Out wide, Kearney in the box. Nobody there. And that is going to be half-time as Sandro passes it out for the half. So we get into half-time at 0-0 here at Loftus Road away to QPR. No real opportunities in the first half, to be quite honest. QPR probably had the better of the two sides, but they were unable to put anything in the back of the net, which means we take into half-time QPR 0, Fulham 0. Okay, into the second half we go. Looking a little bit tired. The team just sort of not too happy with us at the minute. After that game against Hull City, which did kind of take it out of us. Just that final little bit of quality there in the final third. Ball goes out of play, half an hour to go. We're going to make some substitutions. Parker not looking too happy with himself. So let's get Hosebed involved, see if he can do anything for us. Callas looking a little bit tired there at right back, so she'll bring Fredericks on over in that position. Oh, that's not a foul. Come on, ref. Don't start this. It's nicely done from Ream. Unfortunately, it was a foul, apparently. New in the box here. Manages to turn. Easy save for Donnarumma. Nicely done. Good turn. In the box, Aluko's there. Right, it's just a little bit wide. Not long to go now. Have we got one more substitution to make? Let's get Martin involved. We're going to go a little bit extreme here because I don't want to win. I'm actually going to put Aluko out on the wing, just see what happens, and we'll put Martin up front. Kearney looking a little bit tired. It certainly could backfire, but I feel like with Donnarumma in goal, anything's possible. Oh, couldn't quite find the run. That's our free kick though. Now, how good do we have a right free kick taker? We've got Aluko. Oh, we've got Aite. Aite looks tasty. Let's go with Aite. Let's see if we can net this. This could be huge for us. Aite! It's decent. Not enough power on it. Easy for Smithies. Good accuracy. Just not enough power. Not enough height on it. And easy for the keeper in the end. That was poor. One back. Here's Aite. Here is Aluko. Where are you going with it? Down the middle. To Hosebed. Lets one rip. Oh, good save. Forced a corner. 7 minutes to go then. Could be one last opportunity here. Martin. He finds Hosebed. Lets it fly. It's another cracking effort. Easy save for Smithies. One final corner. Can we get a good one? It's not bad. There's nobody really there. It's fallen on the edge. To Aluko. Oh, it wasn't the best of efforts. Easy for Smithies in the end. And I think that's going to be it. That is going to be it. And it's going to finish 0-0 here. At Loftus Road, not really the best and interesting of games. That game against Hull took a lot out of us as our players looked a little bit tired and just couldn't really get any stamina on the ball and create any good opportunities. We did have some opportunities there towards the end of the game. Hosebed being a good impact substitute, but just couldn't find the back of the net. Good play from Smithies. On loan, Donnarumma looks set to be huge for us. He kept out a couple of QPR's efforts that they did have on goal and keep his clean sheet. It's finished here at Loftus Road in the Championship. It's full time. QPR 0, Fulham 0. Okay then guys, so now that we've kind of got our goalkeeping almost sorted, I feel like we should just pass button off now. And we've got another bid in for us of 1 million. I don't want to accept too low of an offer for him, so I'm going to try a 1.3. It says at the top that there's a chance they'll accept that. So we'll see what they come back with, but that could be nice for us, a 1.3 bid. We seem to have got £4 million from somewhere, which is kind of nice. I suppose we haven't really actually signed anyone yet. So yeah, that's going to be it. I'm going to go and sort a couple of things off camera. There's a couple of wages that needs floating around. I'm going to look at the budget and what we've got for transfers for the rest of the season. But that is going to be the end of the episode. Round it off with Bettinelli's goalkeeper positioning going up to 72. So I'm going to go sort some things out, players and wages, etc. But before we go, we'll look at the league table. A win and a draw for us today. It's a lot better, and we've now pushed ourselves up into 9th place. Villa still top, then lead by just 3 points now as Norwich close the gap there in second. Derby County 1 point behind them now in 3rd place. QPR up to 4th, Newcastle and Reading remain in the playoffs. Huddersfield, Ipswich, Fulham all hunting down. We're a little bit off the pace at the minute though, so 5 points clear and 4 points clear, or sort of four points away from that gap at the top in the playoffs, which is where we want to be. But some more performances like today, we keep on pushing. and we could get back up there. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. Down at the bottom then it's Barnsley, Burton and Wolves who are in the relegation place. Very tight though between Wolves, Preston, Rotherham, Blackburn and even Wigan as well. Not too bad. That's going to be the end of the episode then, guys. I hope you did enjoy. Be sure to drop a like on the video if you did. Why not subscribe as well if you're new around here for more of the Fulham career mode. We're still in January. We've sorted our goalkeeping issues out. We've got Donnarumma, which I'm really excited for to hold on. So if there's any other positions you want us to sign, we have, of course, got Lansbury signing at the end of the season. I'm not too sure about another striker or not, but if there's any other positions you want me to know, we've got about £4 million we could spend in this transfer budget, or we could save it and roll it over into the summer, because of course we're going to look to nail down Donnarumma. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the episode. Until next time, goodbye.